Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue the Coming Home series. I am finally going to finish those pesky nightstands that gave me so much milk paint problems when I started. Let's do a little recap of what they looked like when I got finished last time. It was about 50-50 on whether people loved them or hated them. I lived with them for a couple of days and I decided I did not like it. But I found an amazing solution because I know something that does stick to any surface, and it is DIY paint. So let's head into the guest room and I'm going to show you how I fix these nightstands. Two of my favorite DIY colors, aviary and weathered wood. And today, y'all, I am going to be using Saltwash. It is an additive that is going to add so much texture to these nightstands. You'll mix it up a 1-to-1 ratio with your paint. Of course, full instructions are on the back, and I get my Saltwash from Jamie Ray Vintage. When mixed properly, it should look like a frosting texture. This is my kind of painting. Slap it on with a chip brush. I'm doing a little bit of stippling and a little bit of smooth painting to provide different textures. I'm doing the Saltwash base with the paint. In case the milk paint chips back, you will see this beautiful green and weathered wood instead of that harsh cherry wood. All that amazing texture. And you see the colors are the same as the colors I used in the pillows for this room. Did y'all catch that live? I'll link it up here above. But the weathered wood and the aviary is going to be just gorgeous. The paint and Saltwash has been drying for a few hours now, so it is nice and dry. I do like to just run my hand over it and knock off any loose chunks, but for the most part, I like to keep most of that texture on until the final sanding. Just a reminder, you can find all the paint and products I'm using on my website, upcycledbybri.com, and also in my retail booths here in Topeka, Kansas. I've got a booth at each Owl's Nest location, and my booth number is 1445. Originally, I had painted these nightstands in creamy. I didn't like the way the creamy was against the gray walls, so I have switched over to Flour Sack. Still in the Sweet Pickins milk paint line. On this first coat of Flour Sack, I am using Bond. Bond is an additive you put into your milk paint to help it stick to the surface. Here's a look after one coat. You can see it is great coverage. I'm doing a very light second coat, just hitting spots where the paint was a little bit streaky, and again, no extra Bond in this second coat. Here is the front of this nightstand with 2 coats of coverage, and now it's time for the fun part. And of course, if you're new here, there's a little subscribe button right down below. Make sure you click that and turn the notification bell next to it to all. That way YouTube will tell you every time I upload a new video. Right now it's 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. If you're returning, welcome back and thanks for watching. Be sure to share this video with a friend who you think may like it as well. I have got 220 grit sandpaper. I'm going to give this piece a light sanding. As I do, you will see those beautiful layers of aviary and weathered wood come through the finish. And here we are. What do y'all think? Leave me a comment below. Do you think this is a big improvement from before? I am not sealing these pieces yet. I'm going to let them cure for a few days. If I try to seal them now, the wax might reactivate the paint, causing more chipping, and I don't want that, so I'm just going to let them sit. I will show y'all next week how I seal them, no worries. I have a grain sack that I ordered from Jamie Ray Vintage. I splurged on this. I think it was $29.95, and it is hurting my heart to cut it up. But I wanted to put it on top of these nightstands instead of the coffee sack. I think the color scheme and just the overall look is going to look a lot better. After I cut off the bottom and cut it up the middle and the back, I have a big flat piece of fabric. I'm using the glass topper from the nightstand to trace out my pattern, cutting this up, and here it goes. What do we think? Does that give you an eye twitch to have just part of the label? I could flip these over if I wanted and have just the grain sack striping, but I think this is a huge improvement and I love the way they turned out. I can finally say that I love them. What do you think? Would you have this kind of style in your home? Drop me a comment below. Milk paint, fail, disaster, chippy mess to beautiful textured finish. Next Tuesday, when we come back, this is going to be painted, but I am going to do something a little different. I am not going to risk any more milk paint fails, so I'm going to show you how to achieve this same textured finish using only DIY paint. We will still use the aviary and the weathered wood with the Saltwash, and then on the top, I will be using DIY beadboard. So I will show you briefly how I replicate that next week, and then it's going to be time to decorate this room. Okay, I mean, it's kind of gonna be time to decorate because I still have to paint the headboard too, and this is gonna be a chore. So right now I've got a little bit of the decor I haven't decided on completely yet. Chilling, just waiting for me. I don't want to put anything up because we are also going to need to pick out a rug. We have a lot to do, don't we? I hope y'all had as much fun as I did today. If so, give me a big thumbs up and share this video with a friend who you think may love it as well. You can find all the paint products and those great flips over on my website, upcycledbybri.com. And don't forget to check me out over on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Bye, friends. I have found the squeakiest spot in the house. It's time for part 2. Yeah, it's time for part 2. Yeah, it's time for part 2. Hello, everybody. Say hello, everybody. Oh my goodness.